What's up guys, Hobo88 here, welcome back to Assetto Corsa as we continue on our 2018 playthrough of the Virgin Australia Supercars Championship. This week we're at Sandown, a little late recording this one, but this weekend just gone, the Supercars headed to Sandown in Melbourne for the first round of the Enduro Cup, and we're going to do the same. Got a 38 lap race starting from the back of the pack. I think that's pretty much all we need to know, so let's go ahead and take to the grid. Revs rising. Wasn't in gear. Excellent start. It's alright, the AI will be very, very dodgy on the first lap anyway. We'll catch up before turn 2, no doubt. Before turn 1. Sneak a couple of spots here if we can. Been a little inactive with the content here the last week or so, guys. Apologies for that, but as you can probably tell from my voice, not 100% well at the minute. Just glad to be back on the sim, cutting some laps. We did try and get this video done in stream last night, but unfortunately ran into dramas midway through the race, so that didn't happen. So instead we're back to try and record it as we normally would, or side by side into here's a bit dicey. We understeer too. Oh, that was a big moment, you guys. I don't know how we hold on to that. Gold tyres, understeered massively. End of the back straight there. That's a scary spot to have that happen to. We end up getting the spot though. Oh, and they're off behind us. So we move up 3 spots to 21st on the first lap. We are driving as well. It's a little bit unusual, but we are driving in a Ford. But specifically, we're driving in Frosty Winterbottom's 1977 Tribute livery that he ran at Bathurst in 2017. The reason why I just decided to grab a retro livery, and this is the first one that I found. And besides, we're all sick of watching Commodores after Triple Eight ran here, real race on the weekend. So we're in a Falcon, and a retro Falcon at that. It's not from this year, but it is a pretty cool one. Bonsai move. We just pulled it up, slow, but we get through to 19. If you're one of the very few who were watching the live stream attempt at doing this video, I have pulled the AI strength back from 100 to 98. They were a little too competitive for us there last night. Oh, we've made a mistake. We're into the grass. Defend corner here, we hold the position. I was lucky. Got a bit of time to make up now. Catch the next car. Oh. It's using the baseline setup and it's basically terrible, in case you can't tell. Just need to settle it down a bit. Some cars may have to pit in this race as well for fuel. I'm not sure if we're going to need to pit or not. We should be okay on fuel, but we may need to pit for tyres. It's a long race. We're too deep into turn 1 again. This time we just pulled it up. Just going to see what the AI do as far as pit stops go. If they decide to come in, then I might follow. Some fresh tyres, but otherwise should be just able to make it on fuel by about a lap. Right up onto the back of these guys now. The problem with this track is because it's so narrow, it's quite hard to pass. A bit of wheel spin off the final corner there too, that doesn't help me. I'm going to start lap 5. A long way to go. Better in turn 1, turn in much better. Didn't outbrake ourselves so badly. I don't know if we're quite close enough to send it down the end of the back straight or not. We'll get to the limiter before we get there. Contact. Couldn't carry the speed though off the corner. It's not quite able to get the power down off the final corner like the AI do. Which leaves us in a bit of trouble here at turn 1, but it's not quite close enough to get this move done down here. Bad run over the curbs. A little far back this time. Use the toe though. Gain some of this back at the end of the straight. Go around and try it all again next time. It's Preston High Commodore, proving quite difficult to get past. Yellow flags. Oh! It's a big crash. That was lucky for us, we just snagged a whole heap of spots. We're nearly close enough with a run here. Backed out of it at the last second. Oh, we sent it down the inside, contact into the rear corner. Oh, that car's in the pits. So I don't know if that's a scheduled pit stop or not. Or if that was for damage because they were involved in the incident. the outside curb. Car skidded through. The other takers to pit lane, there are several. So it looks like they're all going to have to make pit stops, which we might end up doing the same. Super softs or softs? Early for them to be pitting lap 9, lap 8 even. More in the lane. The thing I'm not sure about is what compound tyres I've actually got on the car. If we put on the super softs, they may not last very well. Guess we'll find out. Come down the lane this time. Oh, and a jump up into the pit lane if you don't mind. Alright, changing tyres. So not having to take fuel has made a big advantage for us. We jumped the cars that we were behind. Still in P2 though. Oh, major understeer on cold tyres. So the challenge is on. Still not in the lead. That's the leader up ahead. We have cycled up to second place. I'm not quite sure why they all need to take so much fuel at pit stop. Hopefully I can make it. Ooh. Just getting a pit stop set up in case I have to come down again to get fuel. That's enough for 8 laps there. Wish I had some kind of delta up, I don't. So I don't know if we're actually catching the leader or not. Of course, catching is one thing, passing is something else entirely. Making some gains. I feel like we're definitely pulling away from the cars behind us, so we'll see. It's a long race, still a long time to go. 25 laps still. I'm definitely not incapable of making an odd mistake of myself. And then we also don't know about tyres. I might have a faster tyre that wears out and does not make it very well to the end. A lot of things can play out here, guys. Wide at turn 1, just got that one pulled up again. Very easy to outbrake yourself down there. We're making pretty good inroads here on the leader. Another few laps and we'll be on the tail, I think. Always been dangerous in these cars. They do not handle curb strikes well. Suspension's very rigid, which I don't like about them. I don't have many complaints about the V8 Corsa V8s, but the way they hit curbs sometimes seems a bit dodgy. It's alright when you get them nice. When you don't, the car gets thrown right up in the air. There we go, back of that curb and the car bounced. A bit ugly. The leader probably actually pulled away from us a little here on this lap. So we're certainly not going to walk this one in. Monstering the curb at turn 1 again. It's apparently the challenge of the winter bottoms in this race. I'm driving one of his cars and he's currently leading. Big chunks out of his lead here on the last lap or so. so easy to go wide and understeer off the track or catch a bad hit on a curb and spin yourself into the grass. Be so precise. Quite deep under brakes down into there that time, but do pull it up. Made some good ground under brakes right there. We've brought the gap down. Now the next challenge will be trying to pass. Just about to come to the halfway mark of this race. Right there, it's on. We may even catch traffic in this race too, I'm really not sure. That run under the toe. Oh, I broke a bit early there, whoops. Well, I didn't think I broke that early. Closer off the final corner than we've been to anyone all race. They brake really deep down here though. So again he holds the outside. The AI, extremely good under brakes. Also makes this challenging. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Whoa, a little bit more contact. Right on the apex of the corner too, and we got bad wheel spin from it. Problem with the pass to turn one is you have to brake early for the bumps on the inside. Pretty close here again. I don't like this pass down the inside though, the back straight. Maybe if we stick in behind, try and get the run down into Dandenong Road. Scary. Could not see my brake markers because there isn't any on the side of the road there. close again. We can't quite brake at our usual brake marker. We will not stop the car. We have to brake about here. Because of all the bumps. Oh my god, that's deep under brakes around the outside there too. Lock the rears. Little biffo. Oh! It's a good battle. We're through. Alright, we're in the lead. This may become a pretty boring race from here on in. The gap we managed to pull already in just half a lap. Oh no! Got a really bad bump off the curb at turn 1. So we've got about 15 laps. I think that we might have been on just the hard tyre at the start of the race. This feels a lot more grippy. I feel like we're a lot faster right now. Built out a massive lead now. We've got it really hooked up. It's getting faster and faster. As it turns out, we should have left the difficulty up at 100. Oh, it's a bad bounce across that curb. We do manage to just keep it under control. No sign of traffic just yet. Look on the outside there at turn 1, it's so bumpy. I do absolutely love this track though. It's not the most complicated or technical circuit, that's for sure. It's quite simple in a lot of ways, but there's so much history about this place, and I really like the curbs here. I think that's a big part of it. I really like monstering the curbs. They're pretty big and tall. we sort of talked about this during the live stream when we attempted to record this race. But, I'll be interested to know what you guys think. So fire away in the comments, let me know, who do you think is going to win the Bathurst 1000 this year? I think it's hard to go past those Red Bull cars. Their dominance at Sandown bodes well for them. The ZB, they've got it hooked up. They've unlocked something in that car at the minute. It's not the straight line speed, I don't think. It's the way they've got that thing hooked up off the turns. It's pretty impressive right now, even compared to the other Commodores in the field. Guys at Red Bull have something figured out, and if that momentum carries into Bathurst, I think it'll be hard to look past those guys. Honestly, I think the strongest pairing is probably Wingcup to Umbrell, just based off of Umbrell's performance. Very good co-driver. But we know that it really doesn't, like, the co-driver is important, the co-driver does need to do their part, but the way Bathurst has been raced the last few years, it really comes down to your main game drivers all bunched together at the end, like a normal sprint round. So, I know Wingcup does some funny business at Bathurst. So I don't know if I'd back in Wingcup or the other Red Bull car. I was quite impressed by the performance of the 97 as well on the weekend. So no Shane's good at Bathurst. Could very well be those guys that are ones to beat, and you'd never back out or discount Lowndes and Richards. So much experience. They've got a competitive car this year, so they are definitely a chance. But I'm interested to see what you guys think. Oh, big mistake in turn one, we just caught it. Interested to see what you guys think. I think that McLaughlin and Prema are a dynamite combination again. And assuming that the car's got the pace, they will be hard to beat. We saw how fast they were last year. Lost one lap. My outside prediction is Di Pasquale and Will Brown. I think those guys are an outside chance of podium. There's always that one strange pairing you don't expect to see on the podium. For me, I think they're a very young but capable combination. They don't have much experience. They've both got great speed. Interested to see how they go. So let me know in the comments. Interested to get your thoughts. I do not want to go into the whole Ford versus Holden, complaining about how good Triple 8 cars are at the minute. I don't want to do that, so don't fire up that. I'm not going to get involved with those sort of comments. But your legitimate predictions, I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. These laps wind down, we're under 10 to go now. Still no sign of traffic, but also no sign of cars in our mirrors. Got this one pretty well wrapped up. Although as I say that, the tyres are definitely going away. Missing some apexes. Getting some big slides happening. Looking out to see if more cars head to the pit lane too. They have to make 2 stops. Based off how early they all pitted, it's always a possibility. If that's the case, we'll come down and get some more tyres and we'll take a heap of fuel to try and level it out for that first stop. Turns 2-3 complex is just awesome. Firing across those curves is one of the best things. yard line through those corners. Just kind of hoping we might see some traffic, but it doesn't look like it. No sign of cars heading down the back straight even from there at exit turn 1, so there's still a fair way up the road. Another lap done, 7 to go. And every time I start to think we're in a rhythm, I do something like that. Got a lot of flight over that inside curve there that time. They are just so enjoyable, these cars to drive once you get into a rhythm with them though. I struggle to get in the Assetto Corsa V8s. They take me a long time to get up to speed. Now that I've got it figured out, they're just so nice to drive, they really are. I think they're probably my favourite place to race V8s, just for fun, you know. iRacing's still got it covered as far as the competition and everything weighed into it. Racing online with people. It runs so well, iRacing. So optimised. Just to get in and cut laps in, these cars are pretty awesome. Should be 5 to go as we cross the line this time. The finish line actually way down the end of the straight here. I guess it's a little harder to have a staggered start finish in a sim racing title like real life. Quite dark around the track actually, looking very realistic. Typical Melbourne weather this time of year. Looking like it could rain at any second. can't remember if I mentioned it in this video or not, but if you're chasing this mod, the V8 Corsa mod, I'll throw a link in the description to where you can get it. You can get these cars into Assetto Corsa. I'll also put in a link to track. I just got it from Race Department. There's a freely available version of this track to anybody. So I'll put a link in the description to both of those if you guys are interested. Highly recommend it, it's good fun. Three laps to go. I mean, at the pace that we stormed away from the leader at, or was leader, now second place, I truly expected we'd catch traffic, but apparently not going to happen. Maybe our speeds just tapered off a little. Definitely starting to lose the rear tyres. Feeling gassing up pretty bad. Two laps to go. Big slide at turn one. Onto these curbs, bang, bang. Right out the outside curb. Little bump at the apex there at 4. Get the power down the back straight nicely. Oh, fuel warning. We're getting low on fuel. Should make it no dramas. Find it difficult down here at the end of the back straight because there's no brake markers. It's a little challenging to know where to apply the brake each lap. These curbs here were the hardest on the track. Right, you take too much of the first one and it stuffs both the corners up. Over the curb on the exit, get good drive down the main straight. Here we go, coming to the white flag. Last lap at Sandown. Really threw it in deep. Oh, a little too deep there at 4 though. Big drift. Big drift. That's pretty cool. We really attacked the first sector, but a little too hot there into turn 4. So I threw it into a huge power slide. Across this curb on the right, that's a pretty satisfying curb, hit that one. This corner's extremely tight and you can't take the inside curb, which is a little unlike real life. Here we go, final complex for the last time. That was beautiful across that curb. Just clipped the apex of that one. Down the main straight for the final time. My voice is about gone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.